All right, everything's disjointed here at FPF. It is Roadshow Day number 2 from Murray Vic, Jeff Roosevelt, Mocon, Div 2 final. We got Mangoose against CFB. Jeff, you are in this division, Div 2. You played against these teams here. The two best teams. Your thoughts right now, two highest scoring teams and the two very good defensive teams.
For sure, they were the best two teams all year. I don't think our team played Mangoose, but we definitely just played the Braves in the cap-friendly Braves in the semifinals. What is there to say about them? No matter who the Braves franchise put out, it's always just an incredible team. And I'm so impressed by Mangoose as well. Their jump from when I was playing them in Division 4 to Division 3, now playing in the finals of Division 2. I'm expecting two super high-powered offenses to put on a showcase for us. And FPF weekend, championship roadshow. What else you want? It's go time.
Hopefully better game than Div 3.
Yeah.
Let's go to field level here and get ready for the coin toss here. So, Jeff, we look at Joe Meyer and Nick Schaefer, the two best quarterbacks. Schaefer, quarterback of the year. Who's got more pressure? Is it Joe or is it Nick?
I don't think Joe feels the pressure. The guy is, obviously a Div 1 legend playing tournaments. This guy has so much experience. I don't think he's going to feel the pressure right now. Give me Nick Schaefer feeling maybe a little bit more pressure. I think he has something to prove. He's an up-and-comer, going to be one of the top quarterbacks in the league moving forward, and I'm excited to see what he has to do.
As fascinating as this is for the 1 versus 2, they didn't play each other during the regular season. So this is their first dance that they'll have in the Div 2 final here from Murray Vic, as it will be Nick Schaefer and Mangoose that will get things underway from RDP. And this is the chance here for Nick Schaefer to put himself in an elite category of winners. The first play, and that is incomplete. Unsealed in on the catch, and that was dropped by him, and Mike Pearson in on the coverage.
Nice D by Mike. Underrated defender. He's really known more as a snapper and Joe's go-to guy safety blanket, but he can play defense when they need it.
And that's the one thing you have to look at here for this CFB team and how well they've been during the regular season. Joe Mayo, 3 INTs. You look at Chris Verreau, 3 INTs. These guys had over 20 INTs as a unit during the regular season.
Top defensive squad for sure. Always moving around, super tough to play offense against
Schaefer
them.
rolling to his right. Short pass that is caught in between the teeth of the CFB defense, caught by Gab Drapeau. His first catch had 38 for the regular season and had over 290 yards.
I think Drapeau is going to have a big impact in this game. The cap-friendly Braves have been known sometimes to take the deep stuff away, so they might be forcing Schaefer to go a little bit shorter to his snapper and some shorter routes to really march down the field.
And look, I think we can agree this might be one of those games where first 1 to 40 wins if it really gets going here. So that's going to be key for them because, again, you talk about Mangoose. They won 24-19, 33-31. We'll talk about their wins, how they got here in a moment. Here's Nick Schaefer on a 3rd and short coming up for CFB, for Mangoose, I beg your pardon, and a drop ball by Drapeau. So you think about it this way here, Jeff. CFB got here pretty much with smooth sailing except for your game. That was a close one. But Mangoose, they had to win at the death of the game.
I was at that game, that last-minute Hail Mary, almost deflagged by James O'Hain, but it looked like he did squeak in. It was an unbelievable play. And, I think Mangoose maybe, because they had such a powerful regular season, maybe feeling a little bit of playoff jitters. We have a big 4th down to start the game here. Let's see what happens.
And now it's a 4th and 1, a big referendum now. Could Mangoose get the first play of the game in their favor of consequence? Pearson now working his way up towards this line of scrimmage. Schaefer, cross body, Coutu, and Coutu missed that one. Thomas Coutu had a good season, but unfortunately that cross body throw from the replays you see was off angle right there.
I mean, that's a big play. I got to say, that was not a very typical Mangoose drive. I think they're feeling a little bit of finals jitters. We have, cap-friendly Braves moving around, shooting, playing man, I think, there on that last 4th and short, and Mangoose is really going to have to capitalize on everything moving forward now.
Now, Joe Mayo gets his first dance, 57 touchdowns, over 2,000 yards passing, 74% passing completion numbers. These are quarterbacks that definitely had some really good numbers, quarterback of the year candidates that they were. And now Mayer has a base formation. Verreau is the inside receiver to his right. Mayer rolling, Coutu chasing him, caught by Verreau, and he will get by 1, and not the last line of Anciel, and this will be close enough to a first down. We'll see where they mark it off.
Nice one-handed catch by Chris. He obviously just played in that Bruins game in Division 3 where it was not much of a game, so he probably has something to prove right now. Look for a little bit of extra effort on his end to try and make up for what just happened in Division 3.
And with that, it'll be a first and goal coming up here for the CFB team. Joe Mayer, a man who has had great success in the FPF world at the Division 1 ranks, now trying to establish himself in the Div 2 ranks with CFB. Looking to his left, firing that pass through, and Chateauvert with the little ski move, and he is short of the end zone, and this will come up to be a third and goal coming up here for CFB.
Emile Chateauvert might be one of the X factors for the cap-friendly Braves in this game. I saw some Instagram reels of this guy doing gymnastics and lifting weights. This guy, might be small in stature, but I think this guy is strong. He's unbelievably fast, very athletic. Look for him to make some huge plays, offense and defense, in this game.
He is an Adonis out there when it comes to the workout programs. And here is Mayer deflected. Thomas Couture in on the play as he got his paws on that ball to repel that away.
And while I have an X factor for cap-friendly Braves, give me Thomas Couture as a huge X factor in this game for Mangoose. I think he's a trusty, reliable receiver for Nick Schaefer, and obviously a great rusher. Let's see what happens. Not sure what down it is, but it's
really
might be third or fourth. Yeah.
Marking from Jack Nudie, but Couture had 2 PDs during the regular season. His first right here already at a critical moment of this matchup. It'll be 3 options now to the right for Joe Mayer. Looking for the quick dump. Firing, caught, touchdown. An easy play and an easy pass coming through. And now the first 2 points of William Paquette, and now they're up 6-0.
I mean, that's just surgical from cap-friendly Braves right now. It's a great trips play. We have 2 guys sort of running out routes, and then William Paquette just running a back of the end zone sit, and easy conversion for cap friendly, and I'm assuming they're going for 2 like they always do. Let's see how those converts go.
4 if they went for 1, and now they have a trips left. Second quarterback dropping is Verreau, trying to open it up. Third quarterback is Trottier going to the corner. Paquette, and that is denied by Justin Fix-Casso. And now let's take us inside that quarterback mind here of Nick Schaefer. First drive was a complete dud. They come back, they punish them for points. Now, how do they look at it from this perspective here?
I think when he went 4 and out on that first drive, he said to himself, you want to know something? The jitters are now out. Let me go back and do what I've done all season long, all playoffs long. I'm confident. I have trust in my guys. I'm going to go out and have a good drive like what we've done all year right now.
So Schaefer trying to open up his account in this Div 2 final. Again, this is the team that's been the heart attack kids this season. Firing a pass. That is caught down the near sideline. Open space out of bounds. And the first catch from Marc-Antoine Chaput, who had 30 catches for 8 touchdowns. And that was a clear out right there, Jeff.
Yeah, Marc-Antoine gonna likely be a huge factor in this game. Nice route. Nick Schaefer kind of looked Joe off a little bit, who went to crash on the in route, and we saw I think it was just a hook on the outside, but great play call from Mangoose. Get in rhythm. Good first play of the drive, and let's see what they can do.
And with that, a first down, and this is now a confidence booster because they were dead to rights, stuck in their own territory for pretty much the first 5 plays on offense. Could they get back to parity here on this drive? Pearson sneaking up towards the snapper. Here is Schaefer throwing that ball, and that was sent towards Maurice Duplessis. Incomplete, intended for Gab Drapeau, and this will be second down coming up.
Yeah, I saw Oliver Surrey wide open on the right sideline. Unfortunately, Nick didn't see him. Looks like the cap-friendly Braves were in man there. They're going to be playing a decent amount of man. I would say they feel like they can match up with anyone in this division. I think Nick is going to have to just be aware of when they're going man, when they're going zone, and make those reads a little bit quicker.
Well, they have to work in installments now. They're down by 6 in this first half, and they have to get themselves back early in this matchup. Schaefer, laser in the pass. Anctil, spinning, touchdown. Vincent 26 catches for 381, 10 touchdowns, and you saw with there a little bit of dance two-step for the touchdown.
That was some serious moves after the catch. Mike tried to get that flag. Great moves by Anctil. Great moves by Anctil. There's 2 Antils, I believe, on this team while I was doing my oh, they're twins? Twins or brothers? Okay, twins.
I think they're twins.
Well, I was studying my notes. They do look alike. Look, for
22 and 23 in the uniform numbers as
well.
Yeah,
they do look alike. They make serious plays. Serious players, serious plays.
And that was a big play for them. They needed that touchdown. Now we'll see here on this 2-point convert for Schaefer. Rolling the dice, going to the front of the end zone. So he was the intended target, and that ball was sent towards field 2. And now we get back to CFB and their offense. They are illustrious. They have options to work with. They can toy teams here. And now for Joe Mayer, he has the hammer because, remember, they get the ball second half here, and they can control the narrative how this plays out now for the rest of the first half.
And they are so good at controlling the clock, making sure they get that last possession. This is not Joe Mayer's first rodeo. He knows how to control the offense, control the game. Mangoose are going to have to get a stop in this game at one point.
He has a few pedigree moments of success. And here is Mayer going deep, sideline. And there was a flag. Sori was in on that. Chateauvel was also in on that. And this is going to be an infraction going against Mangoose.
Looked like there was a little bit of contact there. Again, anytime you have Emile Chateauver running a wheel or a go or any type of deep route, it's going to be tricky because he is so fast. So sometimes there's going to be some contact, and that might have even saved the touchdown.
Challenge that if you want. You can challenge plays, right? So that's the thing that viewers may not know is that you can challenge maybe a bang bang call that might go for against you.
I expect to see a challenge in this game.
It wouldn't be a Div 2 final if there was no challenge.
Agreed.
And it would
Agreed.
be very awkward if there was none.
Let's give a shout out to Kevin Wyeth, who just entered the building, the GOAT.
And here is Mayer trying to be the GOAT, and that ball had too much depth on that pass. Incomplete.
I like that play. You roll out right, and there's sort of a skinny post coming from the, or a skinny or fattish post coming from the left slot. He just overshot him a little bit, but nice route from Will Trottier. I think we have second and 10 because there was a penalty, right?
That's right, yeah. So, but no matter what, you look at it, Jeff, they'd be stuck at the 1. They're still going for it on 4th down. So
there is no punting in the cap-friendly Braves.
No, it's outlawed.
It is not allowed. No, it's not in the system.
Here's Mayer trying to work the system, and Chateauver is in the system. And nice little ski move, and Sori right there. And again, that might be the matchup to look at to your TV left for those watching at home. Sori and Chateauver might be the two X factors for both teams.
I like Suri Chateauver. I like that matchup. That is a great matchup. Suri, more known as a defender, even though he's got some great offensive skills. And as you just saw Emile do that dip that the Braves really have popularized in FPF from all the tournaments that they play internationally. But I like what you're saying. I think that matchup is going to be key throughout the game.
And that's going to be key as well. That's the voice of Jeff Rosenblatt, Mo Khan here, the Div 2 finals from Mary Victorin. And here is Mayer pumping, middle, caught by Trottier. And he will Cirque du Soleil his way through, in on the tackle. And that will be more than enough for a first down.
Will Trottier might be the most complete football player on the field right now. He is an unbelievable receiver and an unbelievable quarterback. I'm not as familiar with him defensively, but I would assume that he's unbelievable at that as well because this guy is a football player through and through.
Trottier has been working his way up the Braves system. He's been the understudy for Joe Mayer at times as the quarterback, and here is Mayer over the middle to Mike Piercin. Oh, reliable, using his center of gravity, and he's tackled just shy of the end zone, and that's where Joe likes it because, again, he kills more clock, and they control the storyline with where they are.
Surgical, methodical. These are the words that we use to describe the Braves. And like what you just said, going into old reliable Mike Piercin, the guy's maybe dropped 2 balls in his football career.
Oh, and I digress. He dropped the ball in the playoffs last winter.
Okay.
I always remind him.
Okay. So maybe 3 drops. 3 drops in his career.
A little anecdote. Whenever someone drops the ball, I always scream out, is that a drop ball? For the stats, right? For the iPad. So,
yeah.
So
they have to know. If you get your hands on the ball, it's got to be a catch.
Mayo's got
no rusher. This is weird.
And I wonder if there's rusher interference. We'll see on the touchdown right there. It puts him up for CFB, but that was awkward that there was no resistance.
I want to check the replay. I don't know if Couture maybe tried to.
He's right there.
Tried to pick off a slant or something. He did. It looked like he went to go with Piercin. I'm going to be honest. I don't like that move. Giving a guy like that type of time to find a receiver, you're doomed. You're doomed.
Rolled the dice and he got burnt.
Yeah, he got burnt. He definitely got burnt.
So as we move to the thick end of the 9 minutes left in this first half, here a 12-6 lead for CFB. And they have been absolutely in the driver's seat of how this has played out so far. Turnover early by Mangoose on their first possession. And, again, they have the hammer right now for CFB. Second quarterback is Trottier on the left. Back out to Mayer. They work the power play in the back end. Trotier's got space. Who's going to attack? No one yet from Mangoose. Trottier in this pivot, and now he's on the run. He gets around one, and not the case. Couture took that away. It took a little bit of a while because of the afterburn of him trying to get the flag up there, but he gets a big stop there, as you see on that pivot move right there.
Yeah, so what I'm noticing Mangoose is doing is they're only sending one rusher. So they're letting that throwback happen between Trottier and Maheu. A lot of teams usually send two rushers. They're opting to only send one, have Couture run back and forth and try and keep five guys in the end zone to play defense. So far it worked, so let's see if that continues.
And with that, it will be their chance here. They are down by a score of 12-6. Mangoose, again, chasing this game in trail. They've been in red ink of 6 points in this first half, and now we'll see what Mangoose does now with Nick Schaefer trying to get himself at least within distance. The pump, the throw, and that is through the hands intended for Marc-Antoine Chaput. And it'll be 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Mangoose attack.
The one thing I'll say is I'm not sure Nick Schaefer has seen a defense like the Braves yet. Braves, cap-friendly Braves, you know, the whole franchise of Braves, their defense is so solid, always shooting, always moving around, disguising with their coverage. I don't know if Nick has seen a defense like this yet, so the slow start is not unexpected, and let's see if he can find his rhythm.
And with that, 2nd and 10 here for Mangoose. We've not mentioned Tristan Fitzcasseau's name yet. And that is going over, picked off. Persin on the interception, a blush moment here for Marc-Antoine Chaput. And that is now 2 turnovers in the first half, and the Braves have their tails up and they're hunted and hounded.
Yeah. You can't turn the ball over twice against the cap-friendly Braves. It looked like that throw maybe was a little bit high. I'm not seeing a comfortable sort of body language right now from Nick Schaefer. He looks a little bit razzled. He looked I think that finals jitters maybe is hitting him.
And you have to wonder, right? You can't use a timeout. We don't have 3 timeouts here, but you have to get to the halftime. You're down by at least a score, not 2 scores. And here is Vegaro trying to make it a 2-score game, and you just see the elegance that he has, Fitzcasseau in on the tackle, because a 2-score game playing the Braves is almost like a 3-score game.
It is, you know, especially if they're down 2 scores, and then the cap-friendly Braves start with the ball the second half. It's just really tough to come back from that.
It's chaos.
So let's see what Mangoose can do here. The Braves is likely about to score, and then Mangoose has to score to end the half to keep this competitive.
Yeah, the geometry has not been right yet for the Mangoose attack. Mangoose got plenty of time, and here's Trottier through the heart of the Mangoose defense, tackled at the 1-yard line by Drapeau, and it'll be 1st and goal coming up here for CFB.
It just looks like Mangoose is really pressing on offense. It doesn't look like their normal rhythm. And if I'm looking at the replay right here, it just looks like Joe is going through his first read, his second read, his third read. Looks totally comfortable, completely in control of the game, the cap-friendly Braves on offense. I'm seeing two different energies, 2 different attitudes right now from the 2 teams.
Yeah, the vibes have not been positive yet for Mangoose, but it has been for Braves. Trottier will take that in for a touchdown, and now they're up big, 18-6.
It's just maybe a difference of experience at the higher level right now. The Mangoose offense looks a little bit out of sorts. They were just so dominant all year, and when you get to a championship game and playing a team like the cap-friendly Braves, it's a really big test. But, you know, obviously this game is not over yet. Let's see what Mangoose can do on this drive to end the first half.
The simpatico right now for CIB has been absolutely exquisite so far in this first half. And right now, if Mangoose was the Windows format, Excel would not help them out as they have been stuck. And here is the second quarterback in Vegaro. And they go back and forth, Maheu and Vegaro. And they are on a power play here. Couture's going to run out of gas at some point. Vegaro again to Maheu. Plenty of time. And they're absolutely toying with Mangoose here. Couture has no gas. And here is Vegaro on the run. Vegaro, 1 man to beat, 2 men to beat. And there is a deflagging just shy of the end line. And you see from the replay here, they went back and forth like a hockey power play.
Yeah, I mean, I got to say, it's an interesting strategy for Mangoose, and it seems to be working. You know, you have Couture going back and forth. The guy is going to be exhausted after the first half with all the running he's doing. But keeping 5 defenders in the end zone and sort of playing a matchup zone Seems to be working. They're not able to get those 2-point converts, which is interesting. But I guess if I'm Mangoose, I'm continuing with that strategy moving forward.
But wouldn't that tire out Couture, though? Because, again, he's getting his Fitbit steps up, which isn't the best way of doing it. But you put yourself at a vulnerability, not dropping a
He is. And Couture is a big guy on offense for them, and it looks like he's subbing on offense maybe because he's so tired. So it's an interesting tactic.
Right there. So they're down 18-6. We're inside 3:30 left in this first half from Marivec. And here is the throw, and there is through the hands of Antoine Chaput, who, again, not the best throw and not the best play call right there.
You know, it's. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but they look a little bit out of sorts. They don't look like what they've looked like all year right now, and I really want to see them sort of get their rhythm back so that we have a close game and we have an exciting second half.
Well, right now has not been exciting at all for Mangoose in this first half, and Jeff, you got to roll the dice against CFB at some point. So let's say Mangoose does score. Do you go for the onside now?
It's not something that I'm opposed to. You know, depending on the situation, the time left, it's definitely not something I'm opposed to.
And trucking right there by Gab Drapeau on Marc Pearson, who tried to sell it a little bit. You know, he likes to have those.
He's an actor.
And you see right here with his acting performance on that flagging right there, Drapeau.
Yeah. That is something that Mike is known for. He is a savvy vet. He knows what to do. Not surprised.
Mike's not svelte. He's built.
He's a truck. This guy is a truck. He is very muscular.
Soft truck.
I think he's pretty muscular, and I heard he's in his 40s, which is very impressive to look like that. He doesn't look like me, that's for sure.
And here is Schaefer trying to get the throw, and he does on the catch, Trottier on the tackle, just over midfield. And with that, they're inching closer and closer as we're inside 2 minutes left in this first half.
I mean, that was a great catch because, to be honest, that throw was behind him. That throw was behind him. If we look at the replay, that's a throw that normally Nick Schaefer puts right on his chest. If you look, the receiver on Silla had to sort of reach back to get that play. And I'm just feeling like Nick he's not in the rhythm that I want him to be in right now.
But you wonder if that may be a blessing in disguise, because if you threw it in front of him, Trottier's right there.
It's possible.
And we're talking pick six.
It's possible. Yeah. I mean, Nick has such a gun that he can put it in right where he needs to.
Now trying to use the gun, and he fires off
there
the
it
pass
is.
up ahead, and one man to beat, and a touchdown saving play by Hakeem Filetro, as caught by Marc-Antoine Chaput, and now they're inside the score zone of the 5-yard line at 3 exact.
Yeah, I like that play. I liked how he stepped into that throw. Looked like a confident throw, bullet right into his guy's chest. That's what we've seen from Mangoose all year, and I'm curious how many plays are left right now because they can't give the Cat-friendly Braves too many plays.
So there's a minute left here. If they score now, is it onside time?
Honestly,
possession goes second half to Braves, so Braves would have
possible.
this possession and the next possession.
It's tough because now I'm not sure if there's enough time left, but if I'm them, I think I'm dumping a play right now. I think I'm throwing this into the ground.
Let's see if Schaefer listens to you. The OC, Jeff Rosenblatt.
Yeah.
Pierce trying to take away the angle for the snapper. And here is Schaefer. Cross body, and that might have been the call. I don't think that was the play design.
I don't think that was the play design.
But I think you're right about killing the clock.
I hope so. I mean, he kind of looked like he wanted to score, but then nothing was there and threw it away. But if I was him, I would have thrown that ball away anyways because we want to get it down to where we're leaving the Cat-friendly Braves no more than 4 plays at most, preferably 3.
They might need even 1 if you're the Braves, right? That's how they operate sometimes. But now for this Mangoose offense here, they have to find the end of this play, which is a touchdown. It's been a fruitless first half, trying to end up with some apples in their bag going towards halftime. Schaefer going to the left. That is through the hands of assistant Fiscasso, who we've not mentioned at all so far this afternoon. You talk about his value to this team, 19 catches, 6 touchdowns, but he's a big target. He's probably one of the bigger targets for Nick Schaefer on this offense.
The guy's a tremendous player. That is a rare drop from him. Normally he's very sure-handed. Let's see that route. I believe it was just an out route. Oh, in out. Ooh, ball right in his hands. Yeah, kind of a little bit of a delay, but
it's momentum carried. I think that's 6 right there.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, normally that's a catch, but maybe that's a blessing in disguise because if you score on 3rd down or 4th down, you're giving the Braves 1 less play.
Remember last time you and I were in the broadcast booth in Broadside, you called it when Kevin White did the exact same thing. He got burnt. And here is the opening.
Oh, my
and
God.
as a drop ball again for Chaput, and Now you're starting to play with fire here, and when fire plays with fire, it might burn you here. And for Mangoose, this might be the game on this moment.
I don't disagree. I think this is the game because they have to score to end this. You don't want to be down 2 scores at the half with the Braves starting with the ball. Minimum, exactly. So we need a score here from the boys in green.
The men in green trying to find the borderline of the end zone here for Schaefer to keep their hopes alive. Not that time.
They're just, the Braves are basically showing also that they're playing man. They're showing it. They're saying, we're playing man. You come beat us. And just Mangoose right now is not able to do it. They're maybe it's the route calling. Maybe it's not winning the routes. But right now, just the Braves, I believe, have 3 plays left. And if they score right now,
we might be having some maritime fill in the second half.
Yeah,
here,
it's
about
problems.
Good beat for spring season, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, look, it's been their style, it's been their language, their own style, their fluency and flowing right now. There's a whistle in the play, and they're going to have to readjust the rush bag, as Connor Keeble did not have the correct line because Tamakatu was about 20 yards away from the line of scrimmage.
20 yards is a tough distance to have to get to the quarterback, so better they get that right.
All right, trips left for Joe Maria. This is his wheelhouse. He loves having the ability to kill off a team in this first half. Mayer, sideline, and that did not have the style and profile of a normal routine pass to William Trottier.
Great rush by Couture. Trottier was open, but Mayer was under a little bit too much pressure to really set his feet and get that throw properly. But crucial that obviously Mangoose gets a stop here, and then they're going to need another stop at one point. So let's see what happens.
All right, so we're approaching 5 plays, I believe. I think we're almost there. So
I think we're.
2 plays.
Yeah, I think there's 2 plays left. Yeah,
I lost track. It's been a long day so far.
Yeah.
So now the 2 plays left. He's in his end zone here. We're looking at midfield and then a Hail Mary at that point.
Yeah, maybe try to get 10, 15 yards here, then throw the ball up. So they did.
And this is where they're going to go. Pearson's got oceans of space to work with. And he looked at himself just shy of the midfield stripe. And
a classic Mike Pearson scream there once he did his dip, as if somebody took a hatchet to him. Let's take a look.
Right there. You got hit right there.
He did. There was a little bit of contact, but I mean, Mike's a truck, so I'm not sure that really affected him.
Mike would be an excellent tennis player when it comes to the screaming, on the return serve.
The Monica Seles.
I see my Monica Seles over there.
He kind of looks like Monica Seles a little bit, no? Maybe not so much.
Well, the pedigree success.
Yes.
The pedigree success.
They're both very successful. Exactly. That's what they have in common.
No question. I don't think he's a lefty. Monica Seles was a lefty.
Monica Seles was a lefty, yes.
I don't think Mike is a lefty.
I don't believe so either. It looks like he snaps the ball with his right hand.
Yes.
So.
Last roll of the dice here in this first half.
Are they going to drop 2 quarterbacks or just 1?
It looks like they're dropping Verreau.
Just Verreau.
And they're keeping on with the one rusher move for Mangoose. They're going to go back and forth here. Joe Mayer has time. He's going to go back line, and that's picked off, and that is it at the end of the first half. It is going to be that. So damage limitations for Mangoose, perhaps?
I mean, perhaps. They really needed to score, in my opinion, at the end of the half. But I guess by getting that sort of mini stop that they just got there, it's something. It's better than nothing.
Consolation stop, right?
Consolation stop.
So let's look ahead here now. CFB has the ball second half here. If you're Mangoose, do you start dialing up here, taking chances, and maybe trying to come up with a pick or 2 or challenge that moment?
Yeah, I mean, to start, maybe no. To start, maybe I go into the huddle now and say, look, we've been amazing all year. We had a bad first half. Let's go back and do what we do. Try and get a stop. Now, again, if they get a stop, that really changes the game because then they can score and do an onside kick. But Mangoose has to be saying to himself, we played tremendous defense all year. Let's get a stop. Let's go and score, get back in this game, and see what we can do.
All right, now your CFB. It's been cruise control right now. They've not had many glitches, except for the last play at the end, but that's what it is, the last play of the first half. Does Joe Mario tinker with what he's done or keep with what he's gone with from the script perspective? Yeah,
I'm not tinkering anything. I'm sticking with the script. They've been here before. They know what this is all about. They know what it takes to win championships. That was a basically flawless first half, in my opinion. Except for the converts, which I like that tactic that they're doing with not sending 2 guys. It seems to be working, which not much has worked against the Braves over all these years.
All right, right now, as we move to the second half, is Mangoose in trouble?
The answer to that question is yes. They are in trouble. They need a stop. Stopping the cap-friendly Braves is a near impossibility. It's doable, but it's going to be tough. But Mangoose's defense is going to have to step up to make this a game again.
If they get to stop early in the first, say, 5 minutes, does that change the narrative in your mind that, hey, they have a chance because they got back the lost turnover, at least one of them back?
That absolutely changes the narrative. If they get a stop specifically early in the second half, that's a huge momentum change, and I think that they 100% get themselves back into this game. And again, unlikely but possible, and I want them to challenge themselves on defense and say it's now it's put up or can I say shut up?
Yeah, you can. Bleep
Okay,
up.
yeah,
Bleep
bleep up.
Bleep up.
Put up
Bleep
or bleep up, and it's go time for them right now.
It is afternoon TV right now.
Right.
It is afternoon TV.
Right.
We're not doing FPF After Dark yet.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But that's in the works from what I hear.
It is, perhaps. We almost had FPF After Dark last night for day one for one of the finals, but not now. It's more PG related here.
Got it.
Disney language right now.
I like that.
But right now it's been almost a Disney-like experience here for CFB in this first half as they get ready now for the second half. And you talk about the flair that Joe Mayer brings, the flamboyance they have. They are confident, oozing with intent right now. And here's Mayer's first possession, first half, first play into the second half. And Mike Pierce in on that. And Tristan Fiscasso in on the tackle.
I've heard that when the Braves or cap-friendly Braves, either team call their plays, he only calls 4 routes, and he tells Mike, listen to the other things that I'm calling and find your space based on the other routes. I'm not going to call a play for you. We have such a good connection that you know where I need you to be, so be there and we're going to get this done. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but I may ask them post-game.
Maybe if you get onto the team, you might learn a couple of things there, Jeff.
I don't know if they need a slightly overweight fourth quarterback on their team, but I'm going to ask them. That's for sure.
Well, I'll call the stack moment for Trottier as you drop that ball right there.
Well, Trottier, he's out. I'm the new fourth quarterback
New
for
third
the
quarterback.
third quarterback. I moved
if
up.
you fit the cap, we'll see about that. It is cap-friendly break.
It is cap-friendly, yeah.
Can't go over that. So right now it'll be 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Braves, just past midfield here as we are approaching 20 minutes left in this second half, that is. And for Mangoose, they've only scored 6, which is uncharacteristic for them.
Very uncharacteristic.
Mayer, 2 steps to his right and going to the sidelines, incomplete, intended for number 20, William Paquette. Now, in the positive view for Mangoose, as you said before in the first half, you saw that last game, the Hail Mary throw. In their first playoff game against Bless Up, they were down 2 scores. They scored, 4 plays left, hit the onside, and they won the last play. So they've had the flair for the dramatics. So maybe it could be for them in that same wheelhouse.
I think that definitely helps them, especially now in the situation they're at in this game. They're the cardiac kids, obviously, right now of the Division II playoffs, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Trips left. Let's see if the instincts work well for Mangoose on this play. Mayer looking to his left. Middle, and a good pass rush from Thomas Couture. And I believe it's 4th down here.
4th and long. 4th and schlong.
They won yesterday.
Yes, great team name.
Yeah.
Great team name.
They won yesterday.
I mean, look, what we were just talking about at halftime has come to fruition. They must have said to themselves, we have to make a big stop, and now it's 4th and 10. This is exactly the position they needed to be in. Can they get the stop right now?
And the thing is, where their position, CFB, of the line of scrimmage, it's almost no man's land. So you have to maybe go for, if you're not going to hit it for the first down, at least get it close enough to the end zone if you're going to create a turnover here or so. And now they go the trips left. Will the second quarterback drop? Early movement again. Mayer going, flag up, caught, and a first down for William Trottier. And so the penalty will be declined, and you can see right there, well called by Joe Mayer.
I mean, do you see what they do on 4th and 10? They go with the double hut to get the rusher offside. They call a great trips play. Joe Mayer looking super smooth in the pocket. Was that a comeback route from, or just an out route? That was sort of like a wheel and sit, wheel and sit from, Great play call. I mean, just such classic cap-friendly Braves right there, doing what they do. It's really impressive.
It's almost straight line rulers right now, what they're drawing up right here, and. For Thomas Couture, he's got to be a little bit more disciplined and hearing the cadence and the ball movement. And here's Mayer, thought with the short. He's going to the left, and the slant in, and Trottier, no flag. Fiscasso in on the coverage, and that was bang-bang right there.
That was bang-bang. That looked like maybe there was, let's take a look, a little bit of some early contact there or a hold. Ooh, that
That's
looks
close.
close.
That
Yeah,
was
that
close.
looks close.
That was close.
Division 2, so maybe we allow a little bit more contact than normal.
And I think we're gonna have a challenge here.
We do have the challenge. We
called it.
Yeah, we
called
knew there
it.
was going to be a challenge. I like this challenge. I do, if I'm being honest on what I saw on the replay. I did see a penalty. I'm looking at Iggy Magnets right there. He's seeing that he doesn't see it.
I think he's the eyes of God over here from where he's positioned. He saw it all from start to finish.
But we have Walter Berry here, who's going
he's
to
in the command center right here.
in FPF command center and going to let us know if he feels like he saw a hold or not.
It's not really command center. This is an open space. I thought the command center would be a nice name for it. Nice
Yeah, I
center.
think you named it nicely. It
has a
isn't
cool
reflected.
element.
Yeah,
No,
it sounds
that's cool.
cooler than it is. Yeah, it sounds a
So
little bit cooler
let's
than
see
it is.
here. We'll have a replay on our camera here, Jeff, and looking at it. So Trate ran a double move. It was an out in,
Yeah.
and Fiscasso got caught literally in no man's land trying to get the first move as he makes the second move here. It's gonna be bang bang. I mean, I think the sideline camera will give us hopefully a better view of where the contact was, and if that gives us the contact, maybe it is gonna be called in favor for the Braves. Here we go.
Yeah, let's take a look at the replay.
It's a
Tough-
little bit,
yeah, tough to see
tell,
from that
yeah,
angle.
From that angle, but there is definite contact. The question is, when was the contact? Was it when the ball was in his hands? So again, here we go again from the end zone line. So Fiscasso, Trate to your second left.
It looks like he reaches around with his right hand to sort of bat the ball away, and
left-
maybe there was a bit of a hook with the
left on the
Yeah.
waist. I think that might be the play. But again, does that give you clear evidence, though? That is the thing. It has to be clean
It
evidence.
has, yes, it has to be clear. Walter Berry is
And they're
taking
gonna
a
zoom in, and we have
really,
zoom- we have the
really
zoom
serious
ability
look
too,
right
so-
now to see about the call here. It was a pretty bang play. I'm not sure. This could really go either way, but they're in the FPF fortress right now.
So here we go. This is now they're going to zoom in here on the cut up here, right there. This might give us a better angle here.
God, it's really tough to tell right there.
Inconclusive. I
It
think
is close.
Is
Inconclusive would make it a no call. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go inconclusive with a no call.
Yeah, it's tough because look, it's tough. The right, as you said before, goes over the shoulder, but it's the left hand was it hooking the waist of Tratier.
That's where it's a little bit unclear. It's tough to say, but let's see what Dr. Berry comes up with here.
PhD Barry over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
PhD Barry over here. So let's see what the call is here, and Walter Berry looking
Yeah.
for his glasses.
Walter Berry looks like he's about to message the call in.
So it's going to be confirmed.
I believe we have a ruling on the field stands, if I heard it correctly. Okay, so we have no contact. A great defensive play by Mangoose there. It looked bang. To me, I have the same call as Walter Berry from what I saw.
I think
It
we all
looked
had the same
inconclusive. Yeah.
I think we all had the same call on that.
Yeah,
play.
we were all
Unison in our decision making here.
and with a expert referee like Walter Berry, the fact that Mo and I had the same call makes me feel really good about maybe where my future could be going as a referee. So I'm gonna have
my wallet's a little bit light if I'm being official.
I'm gonna try and get in Walter Berry's good books and get him to start recruiting me as a referee because I'm almost at that point. That's where we're at.
Trips left. Here is CFB back in live action. Pierre again, the flag and the scream, and that might have got him the flag over as Gab Drapeau was in on the tackle.
Yeah, I actually did see a little bit of contact on Mike there, so let's see what the call is.
And we'll see here. And Jack Nudie talking to his brother Bruce Nudie.
Bruce,
Nudie.
Jack, the Nudie Boys.
The Nudie Boys. And Brent Young also in there.
And, of course, Brent Young is there, avid golfer.
And Connor Keeble out there. He's just lurking, hanging out there. But that's going to be a decision now for Jack Nudie to decide what the call is.
Yeah.
It is going to be called against Mangoose.
Yes, I think that call makes sense. We see League President Rob Cambana walking by. I believe that's his wife and his child. So it's
two children.
Two children. This is a real family affair here.
Yes, it is.
So there's context. So I guess it's first down.
inside the 5. So
inside
they'll be
the
marked
5,
off
yeah.
now at the 1.
Yes.
So, again, they're putting the squeeze, the vice grip onto Mangoose in this second half. If they score, they go by 3 scores, it could be a real mountain to climb. Mayer, plenty of time.
See, it looked again. Was there something with the rush with Thomas Couture that it took him a little while to get there?
We'll see the
I think
replay
we're
here.
gonna
The
check
touchdown's
replay.
good for Varro as he got it in from the back of the end zone. But right now, you just see they look dejected right now, Mangoose, how this has gone for them so far today.
Especially when you have that 4th and schlong and don't convert it defensively. It's just such a momentum killer. They could have made a huge play on D and just the cap-friendly Braves came through with a huge conversion.
Yeah, not the most desirable scoreline right now for Mangoose in this matchup for CFB. They are in control. They are up by a score of 24-6 as we move into the last 16 of this second half. Second quarterback dropping. Here is Varro. And they go back and forth. And back over to Maher. And they find Trottier. It was A, B, C, D, and they got the letter E in there.
Eventually that sort of back and forth is going to bite you. If you saw, Will Trottier made a little in-out move to get the defender off his shoulder, and they converted. I believe the score is now 26-6. That is not where you want to be against the cap-friendly Braves in a finals.
So this is Madden. You maybe come back from it, but in the real world of flag football, that might be tough to come back from. And now Schaefer, they got to score and maybe go for onside early in this second half.
I think they have to go for it right away.
We'll see what the course of action is now for Nick Schaefer. Has time, loading, firing, deep. Couture, Trottier, flag.
Oh, wow. I think that was an amazing play by Couture to sort of sell that. I'm not saying that it wasn't contact, but he sort of, when he was going to get the play, because that ball was never going to be catchable, it looks like he came back into Trottier to create the contact, which is a very savvy play from a receiver.
You know what? I know for CFB, I don't think they can challenge, but if they did have a challenge, I would challenge that because it looked like the contact was made by Thomas Couture on that situation.
I agree. I think that was a little bit of a questionable call, but at the end of the day, there was some contact. Big gift, and they needed it.
Could they hit for 6 now? Schaefer, crosser, looking, back end zone. And overshot towards Gab Drapeau. And it brings up a 2nd and goal. And it builds up in the mind here, Jeff, as a quarterback, that you've been inside the red zone, 5-yard line, multiple times and have not come up with multiple points.
You're thinking about that now when you're in the red zone. You're saying to yourself, I've been here a few times. All season long, we were converting, no problem. And now, right now, I'm just thinking maybe a little bit too much on what we're doing because we've been here before and haven't been able to convert.
2nd and goal for Mangoose. Schaefer to the left. Couture, drop ball. Thomas Couture had a chance and a drop ball, and now becomes 3rd and goal. And here is the replay right here.
Yeah, that looked like good defense from Trottier. He made Nick Schaefer throw the ball really outside. Diving effort by Couture on a gun throw from Schaefer, and they just could not connect.
That had a lot of zip on that. It was like a throw from 40 at a 5-yard radius.
I think if I could throw the ball like Nick Schaefer, I wouldn't be any. I wouldn't be any thinner. Yeah, I would still be slightly heavy, so that wouldn't help.
Still be down 26-6.
Yeah, I would.
There is a chance here on this pivotal moment for the Mangoose offense. Schaefer short, caught, touchdown. Decision time now for Mangoose. Are we looking at onside? And it looks like they're going to go for 2.
I don't hate this play. My last defensive series, I got them to 4th and schlong, which makes me think maybe I can do it again. So let's not go for the onside kick. Let's try and get the stop, score, then onside kick and score and get ourselves back into this game.
You're inside 13 here. So CFB gets the ball back. This might be a drive that might go 4 or 5 minutes, and that really puts the racetrack at a smaller distance.
I mean, if I'm the cap-friendly Braves, I'm taking as much time off the clock as I can to score this touchdown, but let's see what they do.
For the 2-point converts. And deflected right past Antil. It took 2 deflections now for Joe Mayer. He's arguing that Couture was out of bounds.
He might have been. Let's take a look at the replay here. That either Couture or Antil caught that ball. Maybe was out of bounds. Was he? No, he wasn't.
No,
that was a clean play. Totally clean.
He had space to work with as well.
Yeah.
He had size 9s. If there were size 14s.
Size 14s, he's out of bounds. Yeah.
Out of bounds.
Yeah. So 26-14. That's a big convert.
Great angle right there.
Yeah.
For us to have
and
that.
like we said, if Mangoose is able to come up with a stop right now, That's a big momentum shift in this game.
It went from deathbed now to a murmur of a lifeline here for Mangoose. They're down by a score 26-14, and now a bigger drive is upon us for CFB. Mayer, kill shot.
Oh, wow, he had him. Joe is going to be kicking himself. It looked like there was a little bit of a miscommunication between the routes. Maybe he thought Emil was just going to run a go, but it looked like he kind of took it a little bit inside, like he was going to right a post. Whoa, that was an easy touchdown if they would have been on the same page there.
The defensive coverage was open.
Yeah, a little shaky.
Right
little shaky on the D there. Maybe they're just trying to shoot, and they're being very aggressive on defense, which has led to a wide-open receiver there.
CFB sending a warning shot about the deep ball here and trying to keep Mangoose on their heels with their defensive formations.
100%.
So now a 2nd and 10 coming up for Joe Mayer. Trips left. Paquette the ISO to the right of this formation. Mayer has time. Middle open. Chateauvel at the first down line. Tackled by Antil. And that'll be enough for a first down at the midfield stripe. And here's a replay.
Yeah, that's just smooth as eggs. That's just a big in route from your wide receiver. Totally smooth. Perfect ball. Smooth as eggs.
Eggs are smooth?
That's something I heard from Chappelle once, and I just kept going with it because Chappelle's one of my favorite comedians.
Chappelle's a fantastic comedian out there.
And we kept rocking and rolling after that.
The Chappelle Show draft over here, and here is Mayer.
Kill shot.
Got it.
Got it.
And William
Paquette with a dagger.
Deflating right there for Mangoose. They were on their heels, and the central figure, Joe Mayer, was the creator, and Paquette was the touchdown maker.
As expected, a perfect ball from Joe Mayer. Will Paquette running a great route. I mean, that seemed to be just a go. I don't think there was any hesitation. It was just a seam, just a go, just a 9 route, nothing fancy. It's I'm going to beat my guy. You're going to give me a perfect throw, and we're going to create a touchdown together.
Perfect symmetry in that play. The telepathy right there.
It was like I was about to say something that made no sense. I was about to say it was like creating a baby.
Smooth eggs.
But that doesn't make any sense. Smooth as eggs.
Here is Mayer pumping. Has time. Has plenty of time. Nowhere to go yet. Now back line, and Paquette was held and no flag.
Yeah, the way he was held. But I don't understand that defensive coverage where Coutu just went to the second and leaving Joe Mayer all of this time. It's miraculous that they actually didn't connect there on that convert, but somehow the defense is sort of working.
The first line of defense for the pass rush has not been as effective here for Mangoose. It's not been as great as it's been normally for them.
And now we have, again, an 18-point lead, which is not where you want to be if you're Mangoose.
Inside 9. And, again, if they score, I think onside might be the next card.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Options. Schaefer, center field, deep ball, touchdown.
Wow, what a throw. What a throw. What a throw and catch from Mangoose.
Antil on the catch.
One of the Antil brothers with a huge catch. Are they going to go onside yet, or are they going to give their defense one more chance?
They're going for one.
Looks like they're going to give their defense one more chance to make a play. But what a throw, what a route. That was a huge. Nick Schaefer with an absolute dot to Vincent Antil.
That was a service ace.
That was smooth as eggs.
That was smooth as eggs. I'll ask my waitress or waiter when I go. I think that's smooth eggs.
Yeah, please
there
make
it
them
is.
smooth.
Schaefer. Smooth pass, smooth finish. And now, again, we go back to the previous reincarnation. They are now down by a score 32-21.
Same scenario. You get them to 4th and schlong, and you get a stop. That is the only way that you're going to get back in this game. You need a stop right now if you are Mangoose.
And now we see the White Tiger, Nick Gropini over there.
Yes, I see Dan Lazara, who I'm always happy to see.
Yeah.
Rest up that arm, Dan. You're going to be back. If not,
you're going to add more yards to your total, and he'll be chasing you for the pass yards.
For sure. He'll be back in the fall.
No question. Here's Mayer. Middle.
Oh, my God, they got it. Oh, my God.
Antil. The big mistake.
Wow.
And they punished them.
Miscommunication from the Braves receivers right there. Big pick from Mangoose. That is what they needed to get back in this game. Now they have to go score, convert the onside, score again, and then we have a new ball game. Wow.
It's a 2-possession game here. You're absolutely right. They score here onside it. They might have to leave by the time the dust settles.
This was exactly what they needed. Let's see what happens.
And now it is a chance for Nick Schaefer and Mangoose. They've been the cardiac kids all season long in this playoff run. Could they do it again for a hat trick? Schaefer, short pass, until tackled by Paquette. And now they're starting to work their normal game of the short game for the long game.
Now I think the momentum has actually changed. Could be a huge score and then onside kick conversion for Mangoose to really change the momentum in this game. Iggy Magnus giving me the thumbs up. He agrees. Let's see what happens.
And now Schaefer trying to agree with you. And again, they're working in the gaps. The dink and dunk until on the catch. And now it's trying to really verve for them.
I like it.
Feel a bit of a little boost in their energy levels.
I like it. You take what they give you. They're giving you that 7-yard hook. You take that 7-yard hook all the way into the end zone and then start thinking about your onside kick play.
Could there be another twist in the plot of this matchup here? Schaefer trying to find the end zone.
Yeah,
short play.
I love it.
Spin move. And touchdown.
Wow. Touchdown. Let's see. What are they doing? He's asking for the time.
And they are going to go.
They are not doing the onside yet. Okay.
Do you agree with that?
How much time is left?
5:33.
I do not agree with it. I would be going for the onside right now, but I think they're saying to themselves, hey, maybe we can get one more stop. Our defense is heating up. Let's see what we can do.
They are warming up here, and CFB has gone on a cold streak of sorts here of their offense. And now the biggest point right now, because they are down by a score of 5, to make it a 4-point gap. Schaefer. Back end zone traffic, picked off. Paquette with it. And they want to get him deflagged as soon as possible, which they do. And now they go back on defense here, and we go back to the scene of the crime, a 5-point gap. Do you feel it, Jeff, that maybe they come up with another turnover?
I'm feeling something. I'm feeling some sort of emotions running through my body right now. I'm not sure what it is. I think I maybe would have gone for the onside kick, but they're saying to themselves, our defense is hot right now. We're going to get another stop. And then let's say they do get another stop and score. I would then still go for the onside kick. I'll explain to you why later, but let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens here. But right now for Mangoose, their radar has to come up with a turnover. Can they come up with a turnover right now? The heat map has been the middle of the field for Joe Mario for success. Remember that missed throw to Shot Davera, right? Deflected.
Oh, my God. Oh, wow.
Couture.
Big play by Thomas
Couture.
Couture.
Almost 2 deflections right here. We'll see the replay here of the miss point. Now here's a replay of this deflection by Couture. It took 3 deflections.
Wow. That bounce could have gone the other way and could have easily been a pick for Mangoose. Braves very fortunate to get away with that one.
The Mangoose tails are up. They are fizzing right now. And the CFP trying to contain the fizz in the Mangoose bottle.
This is what FPF playoffs is all about right here.
I hope so. Mangoose trying to get the turnover. Open. Shot Davera. First down and more. And he's down the sidelines. And until with the tackle. And that might have saved the touchdown.
That is an unbelievable play by Chateauvert. He gets the ball. He starts running. Full speed, obviously. Super fast. Does the dip. Gets away from Oliver Suri, who's a tremendous defender. And let's see what's about to happen.
And the thing is, Mangoose gambled again for the spine of their defense, thinking to go in the middle, and Chateauvert is wide open on the sidelines.
Yeah, they are gambling. And if cap-friendly Braves score now, obviously what's going to have to happen is it's going to be a Mangoose has to go, score, onside kick, and score to try to win this game. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's it, right? I mean, the points might be given up here for Mangoose because they want to get the clock preserved, and they get the touchdown there by Trottier. So now it ends up being a 38-27 lead.
So it's 11 points. If they go for 2 and get it, it's 13.
Yeah,
that's bigger. That's bigger than 11. That's
yes,
for sure.
Yes, exactly.
Because 11 just means you can score, don't need a convert.
Exactly.
So this is a huge play in this game right now. Let's see what happens.
The question now is, does Mangoose throw a second pass rusher? Because they've not done it, and they've gotten lucky.
Yeah.
They've gotten lucky.
I think they're going to stick with what they're doing. They're going to have Couture run back and forth and try to keep 5 guys in the end zone.
So with that, Jeff Rosenblatt, the voice, Mo Khan here. It is going to be a trips left, 2-point convert. What is the play for Joe Mayer and for the Mangoose defense? Second quarterback in Vero. They do drop second. They do drop a third. And they're trying to kill time.
Yeah.
Cheeky over here, trying to kill clock. And they might get space to work with. Here's Trottier. And they're in no hurry to score. And Trottier will get stopped. So
But
until it gets to stop, but it kills some seconds there. Which
they probably killed 30, 45 seconds. Savvy vet play from the Braves. But here's what we got now. It's very simple. 2 minutes left in this game. It's Mangoose has to score, onside kick, and score. So the script is there. They're down by 11. They don't have to worry about converts. Can you score, onside kick, and score to win your first Division II FPF championship? Let's see what happens.
This would be the ultimate smash and grab right here by Mangoose if they come up with that scenario that you laid out. Easier said than done.
Oh, much easier said than done.
From where we are, yes.
Yes.
And there's a fumbling of the trophy.
Yeah, something happening with President Rob Campana, but I think everything is okay.
Schaefer, deep middle.
Oh!
And I wonder if that was meant for Antil, because if you look at the replay coming up here, look at the middle, Antil and Couture, both in the same area, deeper levels.
Yes, that might have been for Antil, you're right. But the time is now a factor, that's for sure. Time is certainly a factor. Inside a minute to go.
This is do or die for Mangoose. You got to roll the dice here in the last action of this second half. To the sideline. And Tristan Fiscasso, his first catch.
Got to get right back in. They called a timeout. Okay, so they're leaving one timeout because they're able to call a timeout, and you only need to have one timeout to get your onside kick. So smart play right there.
So 38-27 lead here. So it's still manageable. And we've seen it.
And for sure. It looks like they got to about midfield. So.
And don't forget, against Bless Up, same scenario. They were down 2 scores. They scored 4 plays, onside it, and won with 1 play left.
It could be a very similar situation coming up now. Exciting finish to this D2 game. This is what we've been waiting for. Once again, it's FPF playoffs. It's the road show. This is what you want to see. Best league in Montreal, best league in the world.
Let's go. This, Jeff. The onside rule was push. I asked that question a few summers ago. You said yes. We pushed it, and here we are. And this could be a play now with the onside. Could become a factor.
Yep. And I love that. I love the onside play.
Schaefer trying to be a factor. Oh. Deep. Touchdown.
Oh, my God. You have to make that catch right now. You have to make that catch.
So had it, and here's a replay right here, Jeff.
Wow. That was a tremendous throw. That was an unbelievable throw.
They had the replay right there. We get another replay of that. He had both hands, but they're going quick offense now.
Yeah, got to go quick offense. They're giving 10 yards. Obviously, the Braves are giving 10 yards right now.
Going deep again. This is a Hail Mary in traffic.
Batted away.
And Mario there.
Now we have.
I'm surprised, Jeff, that he's gone deep. Back-to-back plays.
I am. What I would be doing is I would have called, I want 10-yard hooks 3 times in a row in the huddle. You don't even come back to the huddle. You just go back to the line, 10 yards, 10 yards, 10 yards, and then we try to score.
With the option, maybe having a guy.
Maybe with exactly. If you see a scene, you go. But the defense that I'm seeing from the Braves right now is very prevent. So I would have attacked it a little bit differently, but. Again, I'm not in the finals, so
you're here with. I said you'd be in the finals.
Yeah,
with
you
me.
did. I don't want to talk about that.
You're here with me in the finals.
I would prefer not to discuss that if you don't mind.
I said for 10 weeks in a row you'd be here with me.
Is this third down, fourth down? I'm not even sure.
Third down, I believe, here for Schaefer, and now they go the hook.
Yeah,
and that is going to be close enough, and that will be just shy of the end zone. So now that will be caught by Chaput, and now. They have to hit the touchdown here, I think.
Right. Now, there are now 4 plays left. Is that correct? 4 plays left.
Yeah.
So, you have to score here. Now, does the onside kick count as a play?
No, because it's an extra point, right? So
exactly.
If you do convert it, you might get 3 plays left.
So you have to score here, get the onside, and then you have 3 plays left.
All right. Schaefer now. Money play coming up. Tessa Fiber now for this Mangoose offense. Schaefer rolling. Sacked.
Oh, wow. What a play by Chateauvert. That is a huge play in this game. Wow. Emile Chateauvert, my X factor. The defense was great. Were they playing man? Let's take a look. It looks like they are not playing man. They were playing zone. And just someone couldn't get open quick enough in Nick's eyes, and Chateauvert with a huge sack right there.
And now it becomes a little bit more difficult. The odds get a little bit longer here on this potential scenario now for this Nick Schaefer-led offense. The Buccaneer attack that they need. They need to maraud their way through for a touchdown. Does he have the panache to do so? Schaefer, 3-step drop. Going to the end zone. Couture.
Oh, my God.
Hands.
No way.
And was it a push-off on Trottier?
No way.
A little bit perplexed on that. Here's a replay, Jeff, of that moment.
Was there a push-off here?
It might have been.
It was hard to see with the angle, but
maybe from the sideline camera we can get that angle here. But that was definitely. You think about it now, Jeff. In the last 4 plays, 2 drop balls in the end zone.
Yeah.
Here's a sideline replay right here.
Again, tough to see. I'm not sure there was a full push off there, but either way, they didn't convert. I believe, is it 4th down right now? I think it might be 4th down.
Yeah, this might be it here. This is do or die
3rd or 4th
Mangoose.
down, yeah.
They're playing the end zone now, CFB. Schaefer. End zone. Piercing. Repelling it. And that is going to be it.
Mike Piercing, super excited, always flamboyant. He's maybe he's someone that he wants to get under people's skins. Maybe he does what he does. He's a tremendous player no matter what.
1 more play left.
So here we go. Is this the last play of the game?
This is the last down, I believe. It's the 4th down here for the Mangoose team.
So as we, if this is the last play of the game, that means it's officially a Cap-friendly Braves championship. But really again, exciting at the end of this game.
If they do score, they get the onside. Think about that.
Oh, so maybe they could score a touchdown, right?
On the onside. Touchdown here.
Right. Okay,
so onside it, which would be Hail Mary essentially.
Right. So this,
it's
really not over yet. It is not over yet.
Which would be really exciting to see if we have that moment.
So let's see if they score here. You're 100% right.
So from the 8-yard line, Schaefer's got to go end zone. Unless there's a penalty. Schaefer. Back in the end zone. Out of bounds. If this is the CFL, it would be a touchdown, but Ontario was out of bounds, and CFB are your Div 2 champions.
I mean, the end of that game was really exciting. Mangoose really did everything they could to get that last score in, but congratulations to the Cap-friendly Braves. Great game, great performance. They did what they had to do. And really good game. Really good game in the end.
It picked up in the end.
It did pick up in the end.
Picked up in the end, which was important. But we go to the first half, though, Jeff. The first possession, turnover. It was a turnover.
Yeah.
And that resulted in points.
It did.
And then the other turnover in the first half, the interception, resulted in points. Those 2 scores,
did.
difference in why they've won this game.
You know,
by 11.
Yeah, the Cap-friendly Braves, they have a way of just sort of getting out to these 2 or 3 score leads in the first half. They're just so proficient at doing it, and they make it so hard to come back on them because of how experienced they are. But great effort from Mangoose. This is a team that just keeps going back and forth, so I'm looking forward to seeing where they're going to be in the future.
Let's go to Rob Cabana, the president of FPF, with the winning team and Cap-friendly Braves with the trophy presentation.
All right, guys, I'm down on field level. Je suis ici avec les Cap-friendly Braves. On a juste terminé la partie du championnat Division 2. Ça devient assez commun, là. Presque chaque saison, je présente la trophée à cette personne, le chef d'équipe. Le chef d'équipe, Jonathan Maher. Félicitations, Joe. On présente la bannière.
It's very smooth when you and I do it, bro. It feels like we're not even doing it.
Et dernière chose à présenter, c'est la plaque pour le joueur plus utile pour le match de finale. Ça va à William Trottier. Félicitations, Will.
Thank you.
Félicitations. Tiens, Will, je vais demander une ou deux questions. Will, parle-nous de toi, Mike, Joe, vous êtes partie de le corps des Braves, mais parle-nous un peu de cette équipe, les joueurs que peut-être on n'est pas aussi, on ne connaît pas aussi bien. Ouais, exact.
Ben, écoute, je pense qu'on a tous allé chercher des bons joueurs qu'au début, tu sais, peut-être ils ont moins joué, fait que leur rating était plus bas, mais clairement, après cette saison-ci, leur rating va monter, tous des studs, des ballers. Ouais, c'était nice avec eux autres cette année.
Ouais. Super, Will. Well, félicitations sur le match. Merci. All right, back to you guys.
Back here, Jeff Rosenblatt-Mocon here. A thrilling end. It came up short for Mangoose. Jeff, short-term, long-term before we wrap it up here. For Mangoose's hopes, 2025, do they make that jump up to Div 1, given how close they were but came up just short?
I would. I'm not going to say that they would be Division Dodgers if they don't.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, yes, they lost in Division 2, so if they wanted to stay there to try and win, I get it.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, that team is much better than I thought they would be. And they're a Division 1 team, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Super impressed. Everything they did all year long was was again just super impressive. And if they decide to stay in D2 for one more year, that's fine. It will be their last year there, that's for sure. But
For sure.
if they come to D1, I wouldn't be surprised. And if they they make some noise in D1, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Well, CFB showed their regal quality strengths. Again, those 2 turnovers, they convert for points. They win by 11, score 12. And you think about the what-ifs here, the drop balls for Mangoose could have been the biggest difference here, and what could have been a different scenario. But unfortunately for them, Mangoose comes up short. CFB wins. Jeff, great job by you as always. And thank you to those watching the Div 2 finals. Stay tuned for the Div 1 final coming up here from Mary Vic. Bye for now.